Let's talk about purpose. Specifically, 5 different kinds of purpose people have. There are more than 5, but let's start with 5. Everyone's journey is different, so by the end of this video, you might discover which purpose resonates best with you. Plus, I'll give real-life examples of what each purpose might look like, so let's dive in. First up, let's talk about personal growth and self-mastery. That might be shocking, but this purpose is all about continually improving yourself, learning new skills, and becoming the best version of you. Let's take a girl named Sarah, for example. She's a software developer who's always looking to learn new programming languages, not because she has to, but because she's committed to growing her skills. It's important to her. Outside of work, she's doing personal development, reading books, working on her emotional intelligence, and making sure she's improving her mental state. Sarah's purpose is to keep pushing her limits and becoming better every day. You see this with a lot of athletes, with people who are very committed to their businesses, people who are very committed to their careers, or perhaps a project. Number 2, making a positive social impact. This purpose is for those who feel most fulfilled when they're giving back to their community or helping to improve the world. This, by the way, is more like my purpose. But let's take John, for example. He's a teacher by profession, but his purpose goes far beyond the classroom. In his free time, he volunteers at a local food bank and leads initiatives to raise awareness about poverty. You see, for John, success isn't measured by money or status. Those things are important, but it's not the focus. It's about making a real difference in people's lives. His purpose is clear: to be a force for positive change in his community or the world. You see this purpose paired with people who are generally working for things like United Nations or charities, or maybe they've started their own or do lots of volunteering. Perhaps it's faith-based. Perhaps it's at a church, a synagogue, or a temple of some kind. These people can also be involved with city planning, zoos, animal care, environmentalism. Purpose number 3. The third example of purpose is all about building meaningful relationships. These people find deep fulfillment in their connections with others, whether it's family, friends, or their broader community. Let's take Jessina, for example. She's a business professional, but what truly drives her is the relationships she builds. She hosts weekly dinners with friends and organizes family gatherings, making sure that everyone stays connected. For Jessina, her purpose is to nurture and strengthen the bonds that matter most to her. These are deep, supportive connections that give her life and the most meaning. These people tend to be more in the organizational space for parties, events, or community building projects. Or these could be family members that always host the family dinners for everyone to come and gather. This person may also be a mother or a father who has a child and makes sure that they organize all the sporting events and things that happens with the kids. Purpose number 4. Now let's talk about those who have a purpose that revolves around spiritual fulfillment and inner peace. This purpose is about finding harmony and a deeper connection with something greater than yourself. Let's meet Raj. He starts each morning with meditation and mindfulness practices, finding peace within himself. Raj is deeply connected to his spiritual beliefs, whether that's through prayer, community service, or quiet reflection. For Raj, purpose means living in alignment with his spiritual values and finding inner peace, no matter what's going on around him. This can also look very different for someone who has more or less a quiet job. This could be someone who works with yoga, massage therapy. They can deliver service, but it's usually in a much more of a quiet space. These people tend to be introverted, but not always. Purpose number 5. We have creative expression and innovation. Some people are driven by a deep need to create, whether that's through art, music, writing, or any form of innovation. So let's look at Tiana. She's a graphic designer who spends her days designing beautiful, impactful visuals for brands. But her creativity doesn't stop there. In her free time, Tiana paints, writes poetry, and is always working on her next creative project. Her purpose is to express herself and leave her unique mark on the world through her art and ideas. For her, it's about creating something meaningful that will inspire others. These don't always have to be artists. They can be people who find connection with others, but it's always going to have a deep meaning. It's always going to have an expanded universe between those connections. So those are the 5 examples I'm giving you. There are more, and there's always a mixture of all of these. But there's always going to be a purpose that always stands out the most. Whether your purpose is centered around personal growth, giving back, building strong relationships, finding inner peace, or creating something new. Each path is valid, and every purpose is unique. And again, there can be a mixture of some of these. Purpose is about what makes your life feel meaningful. If you're still on the journey of figuring out your purpose, that's totally okay. It's a process. If you want help discovering your unique purpose type and learning how to live a more fulfilled, purposeful, and impactful life, check out the link in the bio or description wherever you're seeing or hearing this video. Koda, come on. Come on. Let's go. Look pretty for the camera, okay? You can book a free consultation with us. We're here to help you unlock your potential and create a life full of meaning and purpose. We believe that people can and want to do more for not only their own lives, but for the world and others. And so we are here to help empower you to do those things. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like or subscribe to wherever you're seeing this video. And please share this video if you feel it might help someone. And thank you for engaging with the conversation. And please tell me in the comments what you think your purpose is, whether it's the ones that we listed or something different.